Hello and welcome back to our continuing Settlement Survival Extreme Plus Redo series. I'm Larry, it's episode 12, and we are just finishing up the flood from the last episode. Say goodbye. Oh yes, such wonderful times. So let's just jump into it. We have a tech point, and now let's get the skin disease taken care of, and that is now out of the way. So hopefully we won't have to banish more people, which is not something that's very pleasant. And look at our fish people. Our fish people are just doing their thing, having a good old time. Life is good. Okay, so where are we at now? And we are collecting wood. Yes, we're getting as much timber as we can. We're getting a little bit of iron. And unfortunately, our coal is just not, it's just not doing it. And it's kind of depressing, but it is what it is. And we're just going to go ahead and make this space fuel only, just so we can get just the coal dropped in there and everybody be happy. Now, we're not doing too bad on people. I mean, we have 3 extras, which is nice. And of course, our agave is not going to do anything because we have no agave. But we have 248 in reserve, so life should not be too tough here. And we're getting closer and closer to what we need as far as timber to get this other pasture up and going. So then we will be able to get rid of the majority of these and move an extra one around somewhere, just so when our hunters get turkeys. So, and then once the hunters get the turkeys, I'm going to be removing the hunter's hut, because with what our fish is going to produce, our hunters won't be doing us any good. And since we cannot build any of the specialty buildings, you know, because it's against the rules, not putting in any of this stuff, because right now I could solve our happiness bonus just by putting these statues down, but nope, it's not allowed in this playthrough, so unfortunately we can't do it. And then of course somebody just committed suicide on us, which, yeah, that kind of sucks. I hate it when things happen to them when it's out of our control. That's not nice. And it's -4 degrees, and I better pull people back or we're going to be in big time trouble, because now I only have 1 person left. Aha. Yes, we're going through, let's see what the age is on these people. Ooh, that's not good. We need a lot more young people. So, ouch. Let's have them cut some trees down close to where we are, so nobody's dying. Well, I should say nobody's dying at my hand. Let's put it that way. And how are we doing on bricks or clay? Yeah, we still need more clay. That is what it is. But it is so nice to be in the green on food. So we cannot complain about that. And let's paste the foo upside down. And we have some more pudding, so life is good. A little bit more food there. But at least food's in the green, so we cannot argue that. Now, okay, we have the alpaca. And just so I don't hurt the alpaca, let's just go ahead and transfer 2 over to the main pasture. So then we'll at least keep having wool come in. And that's a good thing. And once they're assigned there, then we can go ahead and turn that person off and get them doing something else. Because we need more lumber. Because we need to build more houses to get our happiness up. And to make more babies. We gotta keep those babies coming in. If not, we're gonna be in a whole heap of trouble if we don't get babies. And let's get... Oh, we don't want to do that until it's warmer. So yeah, we'll have that going. And we still don't have coal. And that is hurting us. Because people are going to stay being cold, and we don't want that. And we also are going to have to kick some people out of their tents. So we're going to have to deal with that. But right now I want to concentrate on this area over here versus over there. So right now we're looking at having to can a few people to get ready for planting. Because we need to open up that area. And let's go ahead and do what we need to do. Let's go ahead and get these open. And we're going to need this open. Oh, but we need to change it over to agave. So we'll have that. And we're going to keep on running at agave. I'm not going to open up 2 fields for agave. And stone wise, we're doing fine on stone. So I'm actually going to shut the quarry off. And they have reached their 100 limit. So we'll turn the kiln off. I'll keep the refined. Matter of fact, I'm going to shut this off. Just allow us to get up some coal. So that gives us 5 people. Okay, so we'll have these going. Okay. So, okay, that's good there. And I think we can go ahead and pull our person out of the distillery. We'll pull ourselves out of the marketplace. And that'll give us 3 people to keep chopping down trees. And I want to get these trees removed over in this area right here. Because we need to start getting after the basics. And so right now we have the stone quarry. We do have that one right, the coal mine going. But we still need to get an iron mine going, and we need to get timber started. So, oh, we're again low on food? What is going on here? Why aren't they producing more? Oh, it's probably because of where we're at here. Egg. I'll just put one more up. But then it also doesn't help that we don't have fodder. Because once I put fodder in those things, that's really going to go crazy. And we're going to need another reservoir. So we don't have enough water. So we're going to have to boost up our production in the old water area. And this is going to be a pain in the butt lake, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. It's not letting me... Okay, I can build there. I can live with that. So we'll have that. And we're just going to have to put roads in. I tell you what, let's hit H so I can see what's going on. There we go. That means this is going to be able to go away. But we don't need to do that right this second. And it would be kind of nice to get this cleared out. We have... Oh, we must have lost another person because we're down to 2. Ugh. Not good. We only had 2 births. But we have 10 kids. And let's see how old our kitties are. Or I should say, how old is our future workers? Are there any that I can snag? Oh, we have a 17-year-old there. 16. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing workers. So I will take you. Thank you very much. Go ahead and give me some numbers and let's see where we're at. Okay, let us turn them back on and let's see what happens. How many of them do we retain? Only 2 went back to school. I'm okay with that. And we're up to 10 people now. That is going to allow us to do a little bit more. And I am good with that. So, let's go ahead and pause this so I can build this. And yeah, I'm being a little bit more liberal with the stone here. Because we're going to have to start moving people. But this road go back here, I'll keep that dirt. That's just... because you can't build in this area. That's what cracks me up. You can put a road there, but you can't put anything else. So let's go ahead and let us put down... Did I not pick that skill? Really? I didn't pick up Forest Farm. Shame on me. Well, let's just not worry about that right now. That means we can go ahead and get this turned back on. And matter of fact, we can bring it up to... yeah, I guess 3 will be fine for right now. And we'll be able to turn this back on. We'll turn this one back on. That gives us 5 people. And they've already completed this? No. Oh yeah, they did. So let's go ahead and get the spirits back up. And we're running out of food, which is not supposed to work that way. But we'll be okay. Trust me, we'll be fine. Now what we can do is we can cycle these and get people to change their housing. But I don't think that worked. Leopold and Carmen. Yeah. I guess they're all living close by. They're happy clams, so there's nothing I can do about it. Oh well. See, we're down to 3 people, and that's not good. 'Cause I want more people. Because we're almost close enough to having enough people to where I don't need to flex anyone. Because it would be kind of nice to keep people in the pasture and not having to worry about flexing them out. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. And we're going to need to bring on another nursery, which I don't really want to do. But it is what it is. And we have another person over here. Okay. Life is not that bad. We'll be okay. Now let's get people fixed over here. Okay, we already have a vacant house, so let's go ahead and let's get rid of this. And they should run right here. And once this is gone, we can go ahead and put in. Okay, we have 2 people left over. And what's life looking like right now? Not that great. This should pop up, because I find it hard to believe. See, these guys should be doing a whole lot more. I didn't think fodder made that much of a difference. Where are these people living? Oh, that's why. Okay, let's solve this issue. Let us. Okay, where's she living? Let's go ahead and close this house. Vendor, fish pond, student, child. Yeah, they just moved closer. So, what is this person? They're herdsmen. Let's go ahead and what they're herdsmen. Farmer and laborer. So, it would be smart to close this one off. They'll go into this house. And that means we can go ahead and get rid of this tent. So now we can put up a couple more houses. And we should have everything necessary for that. And we have the great harvest that's going to kick in. So that'll give us a boost to everything. Which is nice. Matter of fact, we're going to have a couple great harvests in a row. So that is not a bad thing. And we just got another tech point. Okay. Let us get our forest farms. That now will give us trees. We want trees. We like trees. So, forest farm, here you go. One 15 by 15 forest farm. I am good with that. Now, the big plan is I want to put a retirement home right here. And if I do a retirement home right there, there will be enough people to cover all these jobs. And I won't have to have a ton of housing. Because it's a 16 by 16 spot. And I did the numbers, and it's actually, it's pretty efficient. So that's somewhere where we want to get to. But when we only have 2 extra people, it doesn't help. And now that we have this second reservoir going, our water should go up. And I'm seriously thinking about adding a person to it. But we need to grow our population enough to where we can have 2 people here, 2 people here, 2 people in each one of these. We need to get another distillery going. And with how it's sucking stuff down, I have a feeling we're going to have to open up a second field. And that is no good. So it may have to be 2 people, 2 fields, 2 people is what I'm thinking. And that means we still have to chop down trees. But the great thing is they're keeping up and everybody's wearing down jackets now. So that means wintertime, we're not going to really have to worry about people freezing to death, technically. So that's something to look forward to, isn't it? You know, it's like, great, our people aren't going to turn into icicles, so awesome. Oh, what am I doing? I don't want a road. Let's get rid of that. We don't want them pathing, so let's get a storage yard. Because since we don't have room... Oh, what size is it? I think it's an 8x10 is the transfer station. I think. I could be wrong. Or I might be thinking of the supply station for that size. And our Alpaca is an 8. And this one's sitting at 9. So soon we'll be able to get that one opened up. And yay. Another thing we also need to get started is our fertilizer factory. If we don't get the fertilizer done, then people are going to get upset. And we can also start improving our roads. Because if they can get around faster, that's something else that we want. Even though this is temporary, I am going to keep this upgraded. And that should do us for right now. That should keep them busy. Because we do have to watch everything that we do. I can't go overkill. And the only workers that we have right now are when they're maxed out. And we're going to need to tell this dude he needs to step up his game a little bit since the colony is growing. So, harvest season is coming. Wild fruits in the wild have also ripened, and sturdy fruit picker poles can be used to collect them. Some citizens intend to go out and search for some of these supplies in the wild. Where should they head to? I'm going to say let's go forest. Wild vegetables, 1,000. We will take that. And then for next year, we'll have to put in a standard field. And it will have to be agave. And we're going to just have to do a 2x2. And there's really nothing that we can do about it. I wish the map would figure out that we're not building a town hall. And just leave us alone. So let's turn that off. Turn that off. And then next year it'll be a 2x2. We'll keep this turned on. So technically we don't have any extra people. And that's a bummer. But if you really look at what we've accomplished so far, we're doing really, really well. We have what, 48 adults Okay, so 15. So we're at what, 63? So we have 4 times the population as when we first started. And then if you look at it, we have fish ponds. There are people playing that have 600, 800, 1,200, 1,500 people struggling for food. And here we already have our fish ponds. And once these things start going like they're supposed to, they're going to do great. They're going to do awesome things for us. So it's not as bad as what I think it is, but we'll be okay. And I think I can put a house right there. And I think I will. And I think I'll be able to get another house right there. And possibly another one. Maybe not. But if we can't, we can get a small well in there. And yeah, we'll be able to get a small well. Because this needs to go away. Or I can keep it there. You know what? I can actually keep it there. That's not a problem. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep it there. This is what's going to have to go away. Because our theater is going to go right here. So that's going to have to go away. And we can go ahead and cut this one loose. Oh, but we still don't have enough lumber. This is where I like to have people over, during the winter working on this. But unfortunately, we can't. But we're going to put some housing right back here so they'll have what they need. I heard a tink. What got built? I have anything. Oh, oh, it got built. Yay. But I'm only going to put a couple people in here. Just for in case if somebody dies. Matter of fact, I'm only going to put... Well, yeah, I'll keep 3 there. We're going to have to turn it off during the summertime anyway. So it be what it be. And how are we doing on clay? Ooh, we've been using our clay, haven't we? Shame on me, using up all of our clay. But we needed the clay for this, so it's okay. Now the great thing is, flexing people out of here is no big deal because the trees have to grow. So that one is not as big of a headache. But it would be kind of nice to have one person over here tending it till everything's planted. And we are coming up close to March. And you know what that means. It is time for flex 'em all again. So we will pause this. We have our 4 people. And we'll do that. But I'm going to shut off the markets for in case if somebody dies. And I can have them turn around and chop some trees and other stuff right here. So that's no big deal. And how are they doing? They're doing fine. He's not doing that good, but he'll get it back. And yeah, see, I want them to give us 200 clothes, and they're barely keeping up. So we need to get another person in there. And this was a cold year because this stuff didn't get planted. Well, they haven't started planting yet. It's March. Unless they start... Oh, I forgot. During that stupid Great Harvest thing, it slows it down. I don't know why it slows everything down for Great Harvest. That does not make sense to me, but it does. Now, how's our alpaca doing? 13. They're not doing as good as what I hoped, but no, you can't rush that stuff now, can you? And our builders have not done as well on the roads as what I'd like them to do, but who can complain? Where are they delivering the fish to? That is my big question. We still have a tent over here. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this sawmill. It's annoying me. And we're not using it. I'm not building anything with planks right now. It's something we can move someplace else. And we need to create room for this tent. So if I keep this here, then I can put a road in. I put that road in, and you know what? I am going to empty this thing out. We're just going to have to keep an eye on it. We have 11 students. I'm eyeing that number for more workers because I want us to keep on expanding. Because there is going to come a point where I won't have to cycle the kids out of the school, and then we'll start getting some educated. And that's fine. I mean, does it hurt us right now? Kinda. But what do we want? Do we want growth and get more things going on, or worry about a little bit of a bonus? And to me, the bonus isn't that critical. Okay, grab this last thing. There we go. It's nice and clear again. Everybody's happy. So if I put a road here, a road here. Let's put a road here. Oops. There we go. I can put storage here, even though I would like to have a... Oh, wait a minute. We're getting ready to get a point here. No, I don't want to spend it there. So, we'll go ahead and put storage in. Just another little storage yard for food. No big deal. And once it gets built, then we'll go ahead and we're going to limit this just to straight up food. Because then the fish people will have less to travel. At least these several will. And then we're going to have to put some housing right here. And yeah, we just lost a person. So we need to, let's do the school thing. I want to get some of these buildings manned and I want to grow. It's that simple. Come on. There we go. Let's open you back up. Let's see how many people we get out of this. And it looks like we're getting 9. Well, we'll have 9. Oh, baby. That works for me. So, with 9 people available, that means we can finally get this open solid. We can put a couple people here. That gives us 5. And we can open up for 2 more people. Right there. That leaves us 3. That gives us pretty decent employment, even though I don't have the markets open. I'm okay with that. Now we are going to get into heating, because that is going to lower our coal usage. And it's also a whole lot easier to design the towns when you can design heating into it. And we just lost somebody to old age. That is not good. So let's go ahead and flex our field people. Let's get the markets open. Get stuff delivered. That still leaves us with 4 people. Let's go ahead and open it up to 4 people here so they can at least get the field planted. How are we doing here? We still need more clay. Water we're doing fine on. We're starting to get a decent supply of food coming in. How are we doing on agave? Yeah, agave's coming up. So maybe another season of fields and we'll be good there. So life is going good. So I'm noticing the time here. And I know this wasn't a super exciting episode, but if you really think about it, we're doing a whole lot better than a lot of other players on their big maps. So life is good. We're getting closer and closer to being more stable, and that's what we want. Once we get into stable, then we can start growing, and the growing will be the fun part, and we'll do some amazing things once the growing starts. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, and hopefully you're having a good afternoon, good morning, or a good evening. And if you've never watched this channel before, if you like things settlement survival or planet crafter, I'd recommend you follow the channel. Yeah, subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. So I'm Larry, and I will talk to you in the very next episode. Bye.